Alrighty boys, how you doing? So we're digging back to more Soul Calibur. I can't want to play Raphael, my boy. My favourite character in all Soul Calibur, and he's my go-to now from being my main character. Raphael's just so fucking cool. So I actually done a playthrough of this before where I got murdered by Voldo because I was fucking about like this, talking about my favourite Raphael designs. It's between the Vampire Hunter, probably Vampire Hunter Dino, I think about it, from 5. So I was talking shit about that, going like, oh, Secretly a big fan of Vampire Hunter D. I watched that when I was way too young from getting it. My uncle got me it from my bargain bin in Global Video. But I was talking shit and then instantly Voldo just ring-outed me. That's what I really like about Soul Calibur. Competitively, the game's I don't want to say it's like ring-outs are probably what everyone goes for in competitive play, but I just think the ring-outs add so much. Oh shit. Right, it's history about to repeat itself. So yeah, what happens, we got close to the bit here, he just sidestepped one attack. I nearly walked right into it again. Just stay on him. There we go. He just sidestepped and I went straight into the fucking, well, he sidestepped and he like sort of double punched me with his mad spike cons. But I love that we're getting slashed with katanas, we're getting slashed with or stabbed with rapiers, and there's no blood, no. You had a friend in high school who I remember he came over to my house and I was like, oh, we should play Soul Calibur 2. It's one of my favourite games ever. And he's like, oh, I can't play this game, and it's because I played as Raphael, and he's like, oh, because you wouldn't ever like swing like that with a rapier, you'd stab with it. And I was like, so? And he's like, oh, it's not realistic. And I was like, there is a giant fucking intergalactic space monster shooting lightning out in Necrod. Heihachi from Tekken has turned up, and there was a possessed knight with a giant demon sword. And that's what you find like the most, you know, insulting thing, is that he's not using this sword in the exact way, but who cares? Rule of cool. That's what I always say when it comes to like, when I'm looking at sort of things, I always go, yeah, but looks cool, but doesn't it? Right, here we go. Also, you can need a horizontal attack, you know? Thing is, he might be completely wrong. I don't know. That might be how you actually use rapiers. I don't know. I'm not a big historical weapons guy. I watched Deadliest Warrior like once or twice when I was a kid. Actually, I think I stopped watching it because I think I got butthurt over... What the... Jesus Christ. Is that a Raphael move I just don't know, or is that like a Inferno move? Oh, I imagine it's an Inferno move. I don't really see Raphael jumping up and spinning in the air 1,000 times. But I don't know. I tend to stick to the same couple of moves. But if anyone watches me in Tekken or anything like that, I tend to find like four or 5 combos and just stick to them. Just mix and match whenever I need to. But really, if you want to beat me in a fighting game, learn how to counter the 2 combos that I use. Right, 1, 27, 15. Yes, man.
So this is Soul Edge.
Right, so Raphael gets Soul Edge. Enter my name in the ranking. There we go. And we'll go with question mark. With Soul Edge from Raphael returned to the one he treasured the most. No one knew what was spared and what was destroyed during that time. Oh, so he took the Soul Edge and went back to Amy. That was it, and then just... I don't know. Is that what made him a vampire? I can't quite remember. The Soul Edge story, or the Soul Calibur story, is just not as fresh in my mind as like the Tekken story is. Like, I could if you give me a whiteboard, I could tell you in great detail all the Tekken lore and all the fucking backstories. Soul Edge, it's just guesses I can take. Even though I dug a lot into Weapon Master, I dug a crazy amount of time into other games in the franchise, the story's not the most fresh in my mind. Anyway, drumroll. Oh, there's Cassie, there's Mikey. And there's question mark with 1:27.15, the best time we've done so far. So aye, boysies, thank you so much for joining us. All that nonsense. Aye, see yous.